A son celebrates his father, a top cop's brazen misuse of power. The Jammu DIG Shakil Beg's son has posted photographs of his father on Instagram, shamelessly celebrating and bragging about his father's apparent king-sized life. Beg's son writes, and I quote, "Real king, my dad. Last time he put on his shoes himself was almost 15 years ago," and has hashtagged the pictures boss life. One of the pictures shows the DIG sitting and one of his staff members putting on his shoes. Another picture shows a security person doubling up as a caddy for the top cop's son, while the last picture shows a man holding up an umbrella for the top cop and his son. These pictures have gone viral on social media and people are now demanding action against the top cop. My colleague Shuja Al-Haq joins me live for more on this story. Shuja, these pictures on Instagram have now gone viral with people on social media demanding action. Take us to the latest.
Well, that's right, Rishika. And you know, this is one of those perfect examples of how people, go drunk on in top positions, both in the administration as well as the police. Here is the son of a top cop who is celebrating these pictures, posting them on his social media platforms,
right,
and saying that look at my father who isn't put on his shoes for the last 15 years on his own. Clearly, this is as brazen as it can
Absolutely.
go. There are a lot of voices on the ground who want action against this cop, but as of now there hasn't been any word either from the administration or the police in itself. But clearly the anger is only going on to mount.
Well, absolutely, the anger is only going on to mount, Shuja, because it's not just the top cop's brazen misuse of power, but it's also his son celebrating the same with pictures put up on Instagram. Shuja, what are you picking up from your sources in the administration? Has anyone taken cognizance of these pictures or the massive outrage that has been sparked thereof?
Well, so far we haven't clearly, heard anything from the administration. The state government, which is at this point of time in a state of suspension because of the code of conduct, is
right,
shying away from commenting on this issue. But this is not clearly going down well with the people. There are a lot of voices on the ground. We've been speaking to locals, common people who are suggesting that this is what they do to their own staff. For what kind of sensibilities can we expect from such kind of top officials?
Well, absolutely, Shuja. That's very interesting that you say that, with the model code of conduct now in place in Jammu and Kashmir, nobody from the administration has in fact, reacted to these pictures that have gone viral on social media. Has there been any word at all from, the DG himself, perhaps anybody from the family member or anybody from the forces who's come out and reacted?
Well, as I was pointing out, Rishika, there hasn't been any word at all from at the administration, at least. But considering the fact that this top official is an IPS officer, even if the state government is not reacting, there has to be some sort of a reaction from the Ministry of Home Affairs,
right,
or at least the department that is involved with the personnel and training. So that is, all eyes are clearly on the center as well, because here is an example of how how cops or the top officials can go drunk on power.
Absolutely.
And resort to such actions.
Absolutely, brazen display of power, and to top that, the DG's son in fact comes out, puts up those pictures celebrating the brazen display of power. Thanks, Shuja, for joining us with that perspective. Remains to be seen whether the administration wakes up and takes cognizance of those pictures and the outrage that it has sparked.